doing there, buddy? I think the doggy got you. Snuck up on you, huh? Coming into the compost pile. All kinds of good stuff in there, huh? Yeah. I guess I'll let you keep digging around in here. I know. Look at that guy in your yard. My goodness. My goodness. Some weeds here. And these are going to be part of a new compost pile because there's a possum that keeps going to the compost pile, keeps having a run-in with my dog. I literally had to help that possum to its little burrow under the shed this morning. So I'm going to create a new compost pile, second one, where it can forage relatively out of sight of the dog. And so this is beginnings of that. I'm going to put this hat in here because most of it's going to break down, I think. That'll be cool to watch it break down in a year or so. This piece of metal probably not going to break down, of course. This will probably potentially break down. And I'm just going to throw these in there just for the hell of it. If you have kids, it's nice to add things like this that you know aren't going to break down at all. Really not going to add anything toxic. And they will come out of the compost pile looking almost just like this. And you know, you yourself will learn, and your children will learn just how long things can hang around in the environment. And I think that's a useful lesson. I have resurrected this recycling bin. It's got some nice features. This little door, so things get filled up, right? It leaked down here, kind of like you see on that chicken wire stuff that I have. But these, some of these little nuts here have over time broken down. So I've finally gotten around to replacing them now. Drilled some holes. Here is a broken bicycle kickstand that I've resurrected and recycled. So, the reason that I've recycled this and resurrected it, because it's really too small mostly for my needs, is because I am going to put it over here where a possum has set up housekeeping. Actually, possums over the years have lived under this shed, and this is not the only place that they've gotten under. There's actually a couple of dead possum mummies underneath this shed that I've encased in concrete, and that's another story. In any case, Ventures in Terraforming believes in biodensity, and it creates biodensity. And I have a dog. This poor guy who lives under here, he has tangled with the dog a couple of times, been mauled. I actually had to help him to bed this morning. So now I have created a little pathway for him in here so that he can actually travel relatively free from the dog. And so we're going to put the compost pile right here, this small one. It'll be close to the kitchen. He will be able to eat without having to go through the yard and potentially get mauled by my dog again. So that'll just put that little door right there, and we will fill this compost pile up with the top of the other compost pile and some other stuff. And he will be able to forage in relative safety until he's healed up and a bit bigger. Pile, doing pretty good. See if it's cooking. Cooking. Getting into the green, I hope, soon. There we are, we're moving into the green. So, this is a nice healthy compost pile. And possums are foraging. out of their little burrow back there. And I still got a good functioning compost pile and not a lot of dog possum interaction, so that's good. Yeah, we are doing really well, cooking up good.